Hello guys. Did you get that? Because I'm playing with holographic makeup. My name is Tiffany. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing a holographic makeup look. A very wearable holographic makeup look. And I'm using a lot of fun products. This is something I could still wear out. In fact, I'm gonna wear it for the rest of the day. So if you want to see how I got this look, we're gonna go into voiceover mode because it's super hot. I'm gonna keep my fan on, I'm gonna put some music on, and we're gonna play with some makeup for a little bit, and this is what we're gonna do. So let's go. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start off by prepping my skin with my GlamGlow Glow Starter Illuminating Moisturizer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pat that into the skin, especially on the high points of my face. Now I'm using my Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and I'm going to focus this on any pores, lines, and help to just blur and smooth those spots out. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and pat that into the skin and just make sure everything is blended and pushed in. Next, I'm going to prep my eyes, and I'm going to use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm going to start by just blending that all over the lid with a brush. And make sure I go all the way up to the eyebrow, and then I will use my fingers to just pat that in. Now I'm going to take my Tarteist Pro palette, and starting with the color Classic, I'm going to use a fluffy brush and just blend this all over the lid. Now I'm grabbing the color Profesh and using a dome fluffy brush, I'm just blending that all into the crease area. And just going in circular motions to just blend that out. Next, I am grabbing the color Mod, and I'm using a smaller tapered blending brush. I'm going to focus the color on the outer corner, again going in small circles to blend it out, a little bit into the crease area, kind of more defined, and then also in the inner corner, and again with circular motions just to kind of blend the colors together. And I will just pack that shadow on a couple times until I get the color that I'm looking for, and just keep blending it out. Going back to the brush that I used before this, without adding any more products, I'll just go ahead and reblend the colors until they look properly blended out. Next, I'm using the new Milani Hypnotic lights in the color Luminous Light, and I'm going to pack this right on the center of my lid and use it kind of as a base for my shadows, and just go ahead and pack that on with the shadow brush, making sure it's kind of blended into the center. And then once again with the tapered blending brush, using that pink color in Mod, defining the crease again, and then blending the outer part of the shadow with the original fluffy brush to make sure it all just smoothly blends together. Then I take a quick dance break, and I will grab my Maybelline Master Holographic highlighter. It's a little chunky, you can see some pieces fall right here. It's alright though. I'm going to go ahead and pack that right on top of that Milani color, and it'll stick a little bit better because the Milani product is kind of liquidy. But of course we need more glitter, so grabbing my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in the color Distortion, I'm just going to pop that over and make it sparkle even more, because the colors in this glitter kind of have that holographic greens and blues and pinks, and will just really intensify the sparkle. Now I'm taking my Winky Luxe Charm Holographic Highlighter, and I'm going to use this to highlight the brow bone and inner corner. Now I'm taking my Tarte Clay Pot in the color Black. It's a gel liner. I'm going to start just creating a line across the lid, and I'll just even that out. It's kind of going on a little bit chunky over the glitter, but we'll make it work, and just keep evening out that line. And then I'm going to start drawing on a wing, and we'll just sharpen up that point, bring it back across, and then clean it up using a concealer brush. Now using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, I just put a few drops on my hand, and then I will use a foundation brush to pick it up off my hand and blend it around my face. And I just keep on blending and blending and blending until it all looks smooth. And then, of course, it gets on my earrings, so I gotta wipe those up. Now, taking a damp beauty blender, I just like to go over everything and make sure it's really flawless and really blended into my skin. And I feel like it just absorbs any extra product and really makes everything just melt into my skin. Now, using my Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter in fair light neutral, I like to just put this underneath my eyes, highlight my nose a little bit, the cupid's bow, my chin, and then we'll do a little bit right across the forehead to just lighten and brighten everything up. And then grab my beauty blender and just once again blend everything until it is smooth and all blended in. Now I'm using my Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder in a little domed brush, and I just like to lightly set underneath my eyes, not too cakey, not too much powder, but just a little bit. I'll set my smile lines, and pretty much everywhere I put the concealer, go over my chin, and then a little bit on my forehead and down my nose. And next I'm going to grab my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and I'm going to use that to just warm up my face. Kind of like a contour bronzer. Just make the really sexy face that you make when you're trying to find that cheekbone. And just blend that all around and warm up the face. We'll do a little bit on the sides of the nose and also a little underneath the nose. Get that jawline, add a little shadow under there. Try and hide that double chin. Oh, look, there you go. Double chin, gone. Can't see it. And then we'll go ahead and warm up the forehead and make my forehead look smaller and add some color. Now, using a nice big fluffy brush, I'm just going to make sure everything's blended and that there's no harsh lines, no bronzer helmet. Clean up the contour, blend it all down the neck. Just make everything look blended in. And then I like to take a concealer brush and just a very small amount of foundation or concealer and clean up my contour so it just looks cleaner. Just run it right underneath. Now I'm taking my blush from Milani in the color Rosa Romantica, and it's just a nice iridescent pink shimmery blush, and I'm just going to blend that right on the apples of my cheeks. Using a pencil brush and going in with that color Perfection, I'm just going to smoke out the bottom lash line a little bit. And now getting some Salon Perfect lashes in 614, and using my House of Lashes lash glue, I'm just going to put that on the bands, blow it, and let that dry until it is nice and tacky. And then we will pop on some lashes. And I like using my little Tarte lash tool to just help apply those. Tweezers will work just as well. Next, I am taking some Revolution Unicorn Elixir. Sorry, I had that upside down. Taking a few drops on the back of my hand and then using a mini beauty blender to apply that, but I end up finding that I actually kind of prefer using my hand, so I will probably use my finger now to just apply that everywhere that I would highlight on my cheekbones, and then I'll just blend that down my temples and then use the blender to actually kind of blend that out a little bit better. Get the right above my eyebrows on my forehead, my temple area. Get the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose. I will take it on my cupid's bow. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Going back in with the Master Holographic highlighter from Maybelline, I'm just going to place that on top of those highlights and really just intensify that highlight. It has that super holographic, super shimmery, like iridescent purpley pink, and we'll just intensify the highlights all over my face. Now taking my Milani Make It Last setting spray, I'm just going to go ahead and spray everything to help lock it in and bring some moisture back to my face. And then I will take my blender and really pat in that highlight, and once again make sure it melts into the skin and just is very blended. Now I'm using a MAC lip liner in the color Hip and Happy. It's just a nice pink base. Gonna go ahead and line and fill in my lips. This will help keep the product on and just make a base. And then going over that with my Tarteist lip paint in the color Festival, which is just a super pretty mauve pink. And then I'm gonna use my Urban Decay High Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss in the color SPL to just give a nice iridescent shine to go along with the whole iridescent look. Alright guys, so this completes my holographic makeup look. I'm really digging the way the highlight came out. I think the eyes are super fun too. Yeah, I hope you like it. Don't forget to give me some thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I would totally love that. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!
Look what I'm whipping on.